Oh, for a top-class centre-half, this simply shouldn't be happening. A better first touch here from him.
Hit into a dangerous area. Victor Moses again, who's seen plenty of the ball in the opening stages, showing nice feet as well. Victor Moses was eventually surrounded and runs out of pitch.
Well, this is why he's in the side. Chelsea need to get the ball to him so he can commit fullbacks, get crosses into the box. Great piece of defensive positioning there from Curtis Davies just to repel the first attack. This Hull defenders just about do enough. They stay on.
There's Willian. Willian did brilliantly to get that yard of space. And fighting dangerously across the face of goal.
Well, it's hard to tell whether this was a shot or was it a cross, but again, he doesn't have to move the ball an awful lot, just opens the angle up for himself and puts his foot through it. I think the ball was moving so fast, there's no way.
Now Myler. Lucas moved on by Henriksen. This is Snodgrass and McCartney in the middle. McCartney with the climb just went beyond him to Diamande, who then blocked the shot from his own man. Ryan Mason was right on the scene. Diamande twice involved in this move.
That's a really well-constructed attack. Most importantly, they get the ball wide and get decent service into the box. That means then Ryan Mason can break forward from central midfield, get on the end of things. Just jabs at that first attack.
And Diego Costa's brought it under his spell. And this is Willian, who couldn't quite catch it correctly. But Hull City were opened up. Wonderful play here from Diego Costa.
Well, he's hardly had a touch really in the opening 20 minutes or so. It's just the weight of the pass. There's too much on this, so I can't really blame Willian for not taking this chance, because it's just...
Victor Moses again to try and cause some trouble here. Moses, was he caught? And the referee having...
Well, Chelsea didn't get the penalty they were wanting, but he mixes his game up. Victor Moses goes outside, goes inside. Just think maybe the way he falls, it's slightly exaggerated, slightly theatrical. There did seem to be some contact from Diamande. It does catch him. I think maybe just that exaggerated way he goes to ground makes the referee's mind of it. It's a bit more of a dive. There's certainly contact. You've seen penalties given for a lot less than that.
There's Victor Moses. Enzo was in the middle, but couldn't really direct his header. To that Hull City back line. Goalless Andy, Mike feeling the happier manager at half-time?
Oh, absolutely. Just looking at
this season. This is Eden Hazard's sparkling run, and David Marshall with a fine save.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, making things happen. We didn't see this from Eden Hazard in the first half. Diamande sells himself here far too easily. Brilliant twist and get away from defenders for Eden Hazard. Again, great balance the way he moves that ball right and left. Very hard for a goalkeeper to know which foot he's going to shoot with, let alone where it's going to end up. It's pretty much at Marshall.
Livermore stealing in. This now is Ryan Mason. It's Mason! And it almost got through Courtois.
I'm not sure whether this ball moves in the air or dips right at the death. It's pretty much straightforward. Once again, they lose the ball fairly cheaply. Good work from Livermore. It's a decent strike, but it's right at Courtois. It's coming back towards him as well. So it's a save he should make.
Will they be made to pay this time? Conte has flicked the ball through here. Beautifully, it's Diego Costa, who's denied by the post. Conte on the follow-up. That's why he's not prolific in front of goal. But Hull City almost the architects of their own downfall, but they haven't been made to pay.
Well, not for the first time. They give the ball away so cheaply here, but Livermore does the right thing. He recovers and tries to make up for the error he makes by getting back onto the goal line. Doesn't worry about Diego Costa or David Marshall. Gets back on the goal line to protect his goal. Does absolutely brilliantly to get a touch on this to send it onto the post. Well, he certainly does. That is absolutely outstanding. And then Conte will...
He groans around the stadium again because Hull City are guilty of giving the ball away once more. Diego Costa trying to bulldoze his way through. This is Willian. It's Willian! You don't stop that! Class goal!